Good morning from North Texas. Well, we're going to do a little double dipping today. I had teased a couple of videos of that Ruger American and 6mm Creedmoor. Well, we're going to put some rounds downrange, and then we're going to cut across and head south and head to the deer lease. And yeah, you folks that do know me, there's two rifles back there. I'm also going to take my 7.62 39 AR, and but we're going to meet Robert out here at the range. Real good shooter. I'm going to change my nickname for him. He's now Mr.E. Used to call him something else, and it kind of aggravated him a little. He didn't say nothing, but anyway, the guy is a phenomenal shotgun shooter, but he's also a real good marksman just across the board. Just your good country redneck. Just a good dude. So anyway, he's going to be shooting some other rifles down here and testing some loads of his. So I just thought, you know what, to really get the most out of this test session, we're going to put Robert behind the trigger. That way it takes this guy out of the sequence. You know, I can shoot hunting accurate, but Robert's one of those guys that goes for, let's say, like this is a 6mm, that bullet's a 243. Robert's one of those guys that wants it to shoot smaller than caliber. You know what I mean? 264 is not perfect for him. He wants it smaller, which, you know, physically is impossible, but he's one of those guys. Anyway, not being able to do a real good test, I have a case of Hornady Black, which I think's match, which I'm not going to shoot hunting wise anyway. And being the Remington homer that I am, I got a case of Remington soft point core lock in 6mm Creedmoor, which I really like Remington brass. That's just what I grew up with. Me and Hornady brass don't get along. As much as I love their projectiles, their brass, I don't know if it's harder or softer. I can't tell you what the deal is. It just doesn't work out for me when I mess with their brass. So anyway, I have ordered some brass from Gunbroker. I didn't order it, I bought it, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, and the majority of it's Hornady, but there was a mixture of some others in there too. But I've got 20 rounds of that prepped, but you know, I've got this, what, 200 round cases, so that's 200 total, and Remington and then Hornady. I thought, you know what, let's see if we can shoot that. Well, I got out of the house with 2 boxes of Remington. Yeah, the Hornady is in the warehouse. Didn't bring it. So, shorten the story a little bit. If this thing will shoot, which I'm no doubt that it will, just how well, that's probably what we're going to go to the stand with tonight. And I just realized it don't have a strap on it. It's going to be a little hard to take to the stand riding the 4-wheeler. Oh well, we'll figure it out. But anyway, like I said, we're going to do some real world, real rednecks at the range testing of this brand new 6mm Creedmoor. I have I don't remember which model it is. It is the one that's threaded, and yes, eventually it'll have a can on the end of it. If nothing else, I'll take it off my 308 one because it's the same threads. Anyway, with factory ammo, no different than what you could go buy if you could find it. Anyway, it does have a Vortex Viper scope on it. It's a discontinued model. I think it's a 6.5 to 24 by 44. I think that's correct. And they discontinued it and they bumped it to a 50mm lens, but the glass in this 44 is pretty stinking good. So like I said, it's going to be pretty much what anybody can buy off the shelf. Matter of fact, Midway still, has a couple of those scopes in stock, really reasonable. So we're going to give it a run, and like I said, if it shoots really well, that's what we're going to take to the woods tonight. So we'll see how this goes. Anyway, we will, instead of me rambling, we'll get some range photos and or videos later. Okay. Well, there you go. We got the little Ruger sighted in, put a box of ammo through it to kind of break it in. It is not 100% broke in, but it's better. But I'm telling you, once I could get used to the trigger, that thing shoots pretty good. I'll post some targets up here. And, you know, again, this is just factory off the shelf Ruger hunting rounds, not match or target or any of that, just straight up soft points to hunt with. So it did really well. Like I said, we'll show you the pictures here in a little bit. I couldn't do any video, and there's a lot of guys here practicing. They've got a high power match coming, so there's several guys shooting high power. There was a couple of guys practicing for the 22 or the rimfire match that's coming, so you wouldn't have been able to hear pretty much anything but boom, boom, boom in the video, so I didn't record it. Anyway, so we're heading to the woods, and yeah, I'm gonna take the Creedmoor. I think if anything comes out to it, at the minimum of 100 yards, it's going to be in a world of hurt, because this thing will shoot. I'm really excited to see how much better it'll shoot a couple hundred rounds from now, and we'll figure that out. So y'all be safe, take care of one another. I'm gonna go ahead and say it: support good causes, verify the causes. You know what I mean? So as far as I'm gonna go with that, but we'll probably get some pictures in this thing too of the deer lease, probably my hunting area. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm rambling now. Adios. Be safe. Never point at anything you don't intend to destroy. Keep that in mind. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends if you ain't scared, and there you go.